Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. So this is just a one day in my life while working cattle. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. So I live in southern Zimbabwe, very southern Zimbabwe is an area that we call the Lowveld, and it's very hot. So a cooler box is the most important thing. And then after I do a cooler box, I go and I get out the formula for the calf milk. Well, the hot water for that is boiling. I start making breakfast, which today is a smoothie. So I chop that up while I wait for the kettle. And then when that kettle's boiled, I go and I mix the calf milk. So the formula is basically baby formula, but the cow version. So you got to dissolve it first with hot water and then add cold water on top to make it enough. Right now I do a 3-liter mix. I have a bigger calf that gets 2 liters and a smaller calf that is only getting 1 at the moment, and they get fed in the mornings and the afternoons. A lot of people say you should feed them 3 times a day, but I've raised lots of them very well on just twice a day, and it fits in much better with my schedule. As you can see, Notch is enjoying the meal, and then the newest little calf, I still have to help him drink. He's learning the bottle. While I'm out there, they live in the same pen near the sheep, so I go check on the sheep, make sure they're all good. After I check on the sheep, it's back to breakfast, and then it's time for work. Okay, so we're in the car on the way to work now. I was meant to start at a different place to where I'm now starting because this other cattle call phoned me and said that they brought a new calf to the call last night. Not phone, sorry, they radioed because we have radios on the ranch. They brought a new calf to the call last night, but its mother has jumped the call and run away for some reason and isn't feeding the baby, so they're feeding the baby on a different cow with milk. So just gonna go check up on that, see if we can make a plan and then go from there. So after doing that first crawl check and sorting that calf, I go to my next crawl where we're tagging calves, so that's why they split from their mothers, and then we give them back to the moms after they have their ear tags and let them out. Okay everyone, so look at this little pig. The one cattle boy was in the paddock looking for cows, and he found it all by itself, just lying in the grass, which is a bit weird. It should have been with its mother, or there should be a few in the litter. But anyways, he thought it didn't have a mother, so he caught it and then he brought it to me to look after. So yeah, we can't really go put it back now because I don't know if there was a mom around, and if there was, I probably wouldn't find it again, or maybe not want it because it smells like people. So guess who's going home with me? So after getting the bush pig, I went to my next crawl where I had to do retained afterbirth. So some views discretion, yeah guys, it does get a little bit gory, but basically it's when a cow calves and her afterbirth stays inside and it gets rotten. So you have to remove it, clean out all the muck to save it from getting in septicemia. Sometimes you can wash it out. Right now I just use my hand, and then I give her a pessary, which is a special tablet that dissolves once I put it inside of her. Basically like a disprin in water, but it disinfects the whole area. After that, there was another cow whose teats were too swollen with milk, which can give them mastitis, so we put her in the race and started to milk out all of that excess milk that the calf isn't managing to finish. 2 of her teats it couldn't reach because of the extra milk, so that helps as well. And then we have a cow lying down in one of the paddocks. It has an injured right shoulder. I'm not sure what happened to it. It just started limping and lay down. So we have to go out every day and give it medicine and take it food and water, which is what we were doing. Yeah. As you can see, it was a bit nervous of us, but obviously she's feeling a bit down and out. After sorting out her food and water, we went to check on the trucks delivering food to the cattle because we're in a drought season, so we're feeding at the moment. This lorry had just finished offloading at one of our paddocks and was on its way out. As you can see, it was a bit of a tight fit. We then went back to the cow to give her more water because of the heat wave that we're currently in. It's just been too hot and you can never give too much water. And then from there, it's on to our next stop. As you can see, Rigby, who's actually a collie that gets shaved because of the heat, is enjoying the next paddock where we're offloading food. So we had to stop to help this truck get directions. Okay, so it's lunchtime. I'm at the call where we're dipping today. That's the radio. They're still short a lot of cattle, and I mean a lot. And it's very hot. So I've had the pig in the car with the aircon running. I just milked a cow now, so we want to try feed it. We'll see if it drinks. Hi, it's so cute. Obviously not too hungry, because on an instinctual level, they don't usually ship it to be bottle fed. My dad had a pet warthog when he was growing up, so I know this. It's just not used to it, and it's not hungry enough yet to try, which I get. I'm sure the plastic feels very different to how its mom would feel. I would appear it is not that hungry, but I'm not really worried because this morning when I got it, it didn't look too thin. It doesn't look too thin now, just super tiny. It's so small. Look at it. It's very cute. So we'll have to try feed it again later. It also might not be drinking because it's so hot. Maybe once it's cooled down a bit, it'll drink. So it's almost 4 now. It's exactly 1 minute to 4 in the afternoon. We finished dipping, but we're short a lot of cattle. So when they round up the cattle, they have to have the correct amount for their herd. So yeah, there's meant to be 206. We have not made that number because everything is calving down. They walk in 1s or 2s with their newborn calves, and it's a very big paddock, so it's hard to bring them in. So I'm just driving 2 of the cattle boys up to the boundary so they can go back in the paddock, look for the cattle that are short. The others are dipped and gone out. I will start here in the morning because there's a few that need help drinking milk on their mothers and aren't quite strong enough. And then I'm going to drive the boundary of the paddock we just put them into because we changed over. And then I should be done on this side of the ranch for the day and go back across to the other side. That same calf from this morning, his mother ran away. The mother's come in, but the calf is not drinking, so I'm going to go try see what we can do about that. So I'm home now and just had dinner, and I'm going to try feed the baby warthog again. See if it's feeling cooperative now, but I think he'll be fine. He just needs to get used to things. But anyways guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that would be amazing. And I don't know if you can hear all that noise in the background is the rain on the zinc roof because it has just started raining, which is great. And hopefully it'll keep raining because we really need it. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah!